Hi guys, I'm Katie, and I'm going to be your Thursday here on Book Fighters. Today's video is going to come kind of quick and dirty because I have to leave in about an hour for my dance class, so don't have a whole lot of time for scripting and editing and all of that. So the first question is, what is my relationship with books? I guess you can say it got off to kind of a rocky start. I didn't go to kindergarten, I just went straight into first grade, and when I got there, everyone in my class already knew how to read, but I didn't. And my teacher kind of resented me for that fact. So she would hold me behind in like the reading groups for weeks after everyone else had moved on. She would still keep me reading the same book, even though I could do it at that point, just kind of to spite me. She always, yell at me for not being able to read the same things that the other people in my class could read. So it wasn't a good beginning. It was the type of thing that could traumatize a child towards books. But yeah, I read anyway. I was totally obsessed with the American Girl books when I was younger, and then later on the Sweet Valley and Babysitter's Club and all of those. And then in high school, I got hooked on Lord of the Rings. At this point, I have read everything Tolkien has ever written except for that newest book that was just recently published, The Children of Beren. Haven't read that one. But otherwise, everything else Tolkien I read at least once. Most more than that. And yeah, then I majored in English in college, and I guess that pretty much brings us up to today. When I moved into my first apartment, I only owned 7 books, Lord of the Rings books and then a few others. Now you can see that I've accumulated a few more in the last 3 or 4 years. I counted them today. I think that just in my apartment right now I have 121, and that's not including ones that are still at my parents' house that have been lost or that I've lent out to people or that are in my car or whatever. So the most recent book I've read was Please Understand Me Too. It's about the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, which is personality type and temperament. It's sort of, it's a psychology book. It's about inborn traits and how your personality type affects the way you process information and interact with people and the way you think, basically. It's really interesting. It's not something that you can just like sit down and read though, because it is so dry, but I have been completely obsessed with this topic. I've sent like the type indicator test to all my family and made them take it and find out what they are, and actually in my podcast we just discussed this topic. I don't think that episode is up yet, but I'm going to post a link down in the description, and I'll also annotate somewhere in here right now, and you can find it there. It's the next episode that's going to be coming out, but I don't think it's up yet. And then the book I will be reading this week is Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld, mostly because I've already started reading it, so it seemed like an easy choice. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not going to talk too much about that now, since that's what we'll be talking about next week. Yeah. Alright, I think that's all I've got for you. Sorry this was so kind of fast and nasty. Next week should be a little bit better. So, DFTBA, best wishes. I don't really know how to end this. Bye!